So to start, I'm going to take 1 cup of water and put it in a medium saucepan. And I am going to add my sugar to that right now too. You want equal amount sugar and water for this recipe for the stovetop method. And I am just going to add in my sugar now. And I'm going to stir that in and I'm going to bring it to a medium heat until all the sugar is dissolved. Let's just give it a quick stir to help it dissolve fully and stir that every now and then until all the sugar is fully dissolved in. So while that goes, let me explain what I did here. So this was frozen and I decided to defrost it to kind of use it in this recipe a bit easier because we are going to be making with it mango compote. And basically you need defrosted mango or defrosted like strawberries, blueberries. You can use anything for compote almost. And if you want to use something like fresh mango or fresh berries, you can also do that, or even fresh apple would be good. While that goes, I am going to get started on my custard mixture. I am going to add about half a cup of butter to a microwave safe bowl or even cup. And then I'm going to add a pinch of salt since I'm using margarine and it is unsalted. If yours is salted, don't be adding the salt, it'll become too salty. And I am just going to melt this. And you want to melt it fully. Now to a bowl for the custard for our French toast, we are just going to crack in 4 eggs and give them a nice whisk up. And now we are going to add in 3/4 of a cup of whole milk, or up to a cup. I'm doing more like a cup there. And then I am going to add in about half a cup of maple syrup. And finally my butter, and that'll be our custard base for making this French toast. Give that a good little mix up until fully combined. Set it aside and we're going to finish working on our compote now. So now that our sugar is fully dissolved, I am simply just going to add my mango in, and I'm going to let that go until all the mango starts to turn to kind of like a mush. So you want this to be very broken down, in other words. Now while that breaks down, I am going to start preparing my French toast. I am going to preheat my oven to 400 and let that come to a good heat. While that goes, I have lined my sheet pan with some parchment paper, and I am just going to begin the process of dipping my French toast into my custard, or my brioche bread, sorry. And then I am simply just going to lie it down on the sheet pan. It doesn't need to go for a very long dip because it is brioche. And just keep doing that until you've dipped all your brioche and your pan is full. If you have extra custard, do not hesitate to pour it over top and let that soak into all this bread. And while that begins to soak into your bread, I am just going to take a little bit of sugar on top of each of these. And I am literally just going to have a layer of sugar on top. And that'll get nice and caramely and delicious on top. And of course, I did not say this was healthy. Now let's check on our compote. Looks like it's starting to break down a bit, so that's a good sign. It will take a bit to do, but it'll be worth it in the end. It smells like mangoes in here. Woo! And now that our oven has preheated, I am just going to bake my French toast at 400 degrees in Fahrenheit, in case I didn't say that, for about 20 to 25 minutes. Let's check on our good smelling mangoes right here. Oh yeah, it's really starting to get soft now, so I'm really happy about that. It does take about half an hour to make compote, but it is worth it in the end if you are a major fruit fan. Once the fruit is soft enough, you can help it along by kind of mushing it, just so it breaks down a little bit quicker, and that's a handy tip to know. You can also take a potato masher to this if you really wanted to. I should also point out you can take this to any amount of doneness, just as long as it starts to break down a lot. But you can have chunks of mango in here if you want to, or you can even just immersion blend it or put it in a blender or food processor, and be careful because it's hot, and kind of smooth it out. I think I am going for more chunks today. So I think I'm liking where I'm at. I'll give you a sneak peek if I can on what it should look like. Kind of broken down but chunky, and at this point, if you wanted it to be smooth, like I said, you can always puree it. And now while we wait for our French toast to finish baking, let me ask you a question. So I am a huge lover of maple syrup. I am Canadian, it's in my blood, but on occasion I do like to make a nice compote. So what team would you be on if you had a preference? Would it be team maple syrup and powdered sugar, team compote and powdered sugar, something else, or both, or all even. So let me know down in the comments below what you would prefer. And this is what our French toast looks like after it comes out of the oven. So let me make a plate up and I'll show you exactly what it looks like in a second here. Let me show you that nice pour. Oh yeah. And this is what it looks like when it's done. Now let me try this out for you. I am so excited. I don't get to have French toast often, mostly because I don't feel like making this, but this is a good way to do it if you want it to be much simpler. It is so good that even my cat's going nuts. For me, I would definitely make this recipe again if you're looking for something so simple that you don't have to sit at a stovetop and flip every now and then this is for you. It gets all the French toast done in no time, and you will definitely love it. It is nice and sweet with a nice tartness from the mango, and I don't know what to say. It is just so good, so crispy, and I highly recommend that you go make it. Apparently makes cats go crazy.